All right, you guys, good morning. Welcome back to our virtual classroom. Today we're going to be talking about conversions. And I know we started working on conversions kind of right before we left for spring break, so we really didn't get a lot of practice on it. But I know you should remember these strategies. You're going to need your star reference sheet when you work on your assignment for conversions. And make sure you're following along. We're going to be working over 3 problems today. So let's get started. First problem is 5 pounds, LB stands for pounds, equals how many ounces? So remember, when we're using conversions, I like to use our charts. And the first thing that we need to figure out is the relationship between pounds and ounces. So you would need to go to your star reference sheet. I didn't print one out. I just rewrote the section that we needed. And if I look at the star reference sheet, I can see that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So I'm going to fill that in on my chart, keeping the same symbols on the same side. 1 pound, 16 ounces. So already I know what my rule is. I'm either going to divide by 16 or I'm going to multiply by 16. So since I'm working with 5, I need to always try the next step, which is 2. 2 times 16 would be what? You need to actually solve it. 6 times 2 is 12. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3, 32. So if I keep going at this same pattern, all I need to do is plug in 5 pounds. I don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 5 because I know what the rule is. For the 5 pounds, I'm going to have to multiply it times 16. 6 times 5 is 30. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3 is 8. So therefore, 5 pounds equals 80 ounces. Right? Wasn't so hard. Next problem. Next, we're moving to I'm sorry, you guys, and I do not want to stop this video and rewind. We're going to be moving to quarts and cups. So we have 2 quarts equals how many cups? And I know when you look on your star reference sheet, you're going to see 2 things. You're not going to see quarts and cups together. You're going to see 1 quart equals 2 pints, and 1 pint equals 2 cups. So if you remember our king gallon, gonna draw a line. So if you remember King Gallon had 4 queens, and those queens represents quarts. And I know that in my problem, 2 quarts equals how many cups? I know I'm working with quarts. So if I fill in 1 quart, I should be able to figure out the relationship between quarts and cups. So 1 queen had 2 princesses, and each princess had 2 cats. The 2 cats represent the cups. So as you can see, inside 1 quart, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts. So if I make myself a chart, keeping it the same, quarts, cups, I know that 1 quart has how many cups in it? 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts, 4 cups. So my rule is either times 4 or divided by 4, okay? So if I'm trying to figure out my problem here, I'm just going to the very next step. This is 1 quart, 2 quarts. I know that I need to multiply by 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So therefore the answer is 8 cups. Okay. The last problem is 7,000 meters equals how many kilometers or kilometers? $7,000 meters, kilometers. So, as you already know, we need to find the relationship between meters and kilometers. I go to my star reference sheet. Oh, look, I saw that 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. Next, I need my chart. Keeping it the same, meters, kilometers. And we found out that 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So on this side, I need my 1. And on this side, I need the 1,000. So the rule is either times 1,000 or divided by 1,000. Okay? So I know if I go to 1,000 and I multiply it times 1,000, I'm not going to get 1. So we're obviously dividing. 1,000 divided by 1,000 will give me 1. But if I want to work with this, 7,000, well, first, before we go to 7,000, the very next step is 2,000. 2,000 divided by 1,000 would be 2. It's the same thing as covering up the zeros and saying 2 divided by 1 is what? You're just adding the zeros back. So, if I plug in 7,000, 7,000 divided by 1,000 would be 7. Okay? So, my answer is 7 kilometers. So, when you complete the worksheet for the independent practice, make sure you are using your star reference sheet. Find the relationship between the two categories and make sure you're using your charts. Okay, we did this in class. You should know what to do, and the problems are not too hard. So get it done and make sure you take a picture, send it to me on Remind, or text it to me, or send it to me through email. Bye-bye, and as always, I miss you guys. I love you. See you soon, hopefully. Bye.